All right, what is up, Truth fam, or anybody interested in our Relentless retreat coming up? We're so excited to jam. I got the legends beside me, Michelle. She is our retreat coordinator, director. We got the stash himself, Nick Eckhart, in the house, our athletic director. You guys know him. And we just want to shoot this quick video. We've had a lot of questions about the retreat. We have an awesome sign up so far. So everybody who's in, we can't wait to hang out with you and just have an epic adventure with you guys. We have, about 15 more slots left? Yeah. 15 more slots left. And we're getting a lot of questions. We understand it's like really hard to kind of tell you about the experience through text, and even the photos are gorgeous, but kind of wanted to kind of just jam a little bit laid back on what to expect. So why don't you get us started?
All right. So through the day, you arrive, you get to breakfast, you walk to the beach and enjoy a cup of coffee, watching the sunrise with your awesome community. And then we head off to either yoga or a super intense or incredible workout. And then we will have the afternoon to have a little bit of brunch, and we go off on an adventure. Depending on the day or what you want to do, you can have a beach day, head off to Cenotes. There's so many different adventures that you can do. And then we end the day with some yoga and all have a community dinner together at the resort and just enjoy and get to share what each of us did, depending on if you did a mud bath or the ice bath, cenotes or the ruins. It's going to be absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for you guys to experience this.
So I think it's a little bit important too to kind of chat about Tulum, right? So I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this have heard of Tulum before. How many times have you been?
Ooh, too many to count.
So I've been personally 3 times, and I think there's a reason to express on like why we keep going back. Tulum, Mexico is a very special, magical place, and it feels a lot different than maybe Cancun or some super touristy areas, but it's very developed. So when it comes to safety and those types of things, that is not a concern. You're going with individuals who have frequented there very often. So we understand how to best spend your time when it comes to adventures, suggestions. We're staying right on the strip, Beach Road, we call it Beach Road, which is super exciting because usually when I go down, I stay in what's called El Centro downtown to get an Airbnb, and then I have to take a moped down to the beach if the resorts are, booked up and so forth. So we're right on the strip on Beach Road in a gorgeous boutique. We'll make sure to include the links to, how do you say it? Amansala?
Amansala.
Amansala. Mm-hmm. And we're right on the beach, and this whole beach road is incredible. You have tons of beach clubs, restaurants.
Oh yeah, walking down the beach. There's so many fun beach clubs that you could go to for lunch and just enjoy the music or the view and go swimming and meet some local people.
Yeah, great shopping. It's incredible. And then during the middays, Nick, we're gonna look to kind of rotate between yoga in the morning and workout at night. Yeah. But every day we'll have one of those. We understand a lot of us are going for vacation, so it's not gonna be workout yogas all the time, which is gonna be incredible to do both of those down there. But Nick's gonna lead us through a workout on the days that we're down there. What can we kind of expect from the workouts?
Well, you know what? Like, it's working off maybe some of the indulgences that we have partaked in, but also I feel like this is a vacation that you come back from feeling refreshed. And I think that's going to be the intent of these workouts itself. It's really just when we get home from this vacation, we can't wait to go back because we feel so good.
Yeah, exactly.
That's huge. And I think the timing's right. So, right at the beginning of January, end of January, and a new year, and the key term we've been using is retreat to renew. Retreat
yourself.
Yeah, retreat yourself. But also it's like a great place to start and kind of center. If there's a place where you want to kind of get in touch and kind of get in tune, you're gonna be right on the beach. If you want to take some time to reflect on what you want from that year, and if you're ever done vacations and stuff where there's only been indulgence, it's a little bit different when it's focused around movement and yoga and fresh, incredible food. So this isn't one of those vacations that you're going to leave and just like feel like a slob the next week. You'll be ready your body will feel good and get back and do workouts the week after. But let's jam on Midday Adventures.
Midday Adventures.
Do they have choices?
Oh yeah, totally. There's biking to the ruins. So you can ride your bike. You can rent a bike throughout the day to anywhere on Beach Road, so you don't have to walk it down the beach. You can go explore to the different shops. There's the Grand Cenote where you get to jump in the water. You guys, it's so incredible. And just, I'm saying the energy of this space there is just.
What is a cenote for those watching?
Cenote is definitely a cool experience that you get to go. It's like a cave, but it's an under earth, underwater experience where there's fresh waters, there's stalactites. So it's little areas where the roots come down from mangroves, and the water drips down and creates these cool things that are just, they echo when you're in there, and they clean the water actually. So you get to swim through it. When the water comes together with the ocean, you start to have this floating experience with the seawater and the fresh water. And it's just nothing like I've ever experienced. It's so refreshing too. So I really can't wait for you to experience that.
So every time I've went down there, it's been a cenote tour trip. So there are so many around Tulum. And there's so many incredible ones. They're all unique. So we could literally spend a couple of days just doing cenote hopping, which is so much fun. There's some that, like she was mentioning, you can actually swim into caves and under. There's some that you have cliff jumping opportunities. You don't have to, but cliff jumping opportunities there. There's some cenotes where you literally swim with like sea turtles right next to you, which is awesome. There's some that have like swings in there, and the pictures are incredible. If you guys look up Tulum and cenotes, you'll see all these incredible photos as well. The ruins, what are the ruins for those?
So the ruins, they actually call them the archaeological sites because it's not actually ruined right by Tulum. You get to walk around it and see where they used to live, and how they created the Mayans, actually. There's a pub quiz right there.
Yeah. It's like, the Mayans, let's talk about the Mayans.
Looks like I'm curious.
Got my interest now.
So the Mayans used to live there, and it's this really cool space that like nobody could get to them from land, and there was only one way in from sea. And so they built this really amazing site that the sun comes through. It's just awesome to see how they put everything together back in the day and just where it all started.
Yeah, right. So I hope that helped cast a little bit of a better experience. I mean, the food, we didn't really chat about the food enough, but it's so fresh, incredible, like top dining that's included with your trip.
You're not going to feel heavy after eating this food.
Yeah.
But you're going to eat like really good food. It's fresh.
Yeah.
So fresh.
And another thing I like about like the Tulum is like, if you guys, you feel a world away, but it's a nice short flight down as well. What is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
3 hours?
Super easy to get down there.
Yeah. And we'll fly into Cancun. It's a little shuttle down you'll take with the group. But this experience would have been really exciting for me my first 3 times down there, because I feel like when you go, I was exploring, trying to find all the good spots, and now it's like I'm excited to get on the trip and just know, especially with all your experience down there, just head down to all the spots that are the best ones, right? So you got your tour guides, you got an incredible TrueFit family. So the last thing I want to mention is, if you're on the fence about coming solo and you're a TrueFitter, you should know better, right? You know what our TrueFit family is like. You're gonna come down, get incredibly, tight with, the individuals on the trip. We'll make you feel like family. But it's gonna be a really special experience to come down with a bunch of TrueFitters. You guys know how we like to party and have a good time, but also it's gonna be a very special experience on the beach and a very magical place. So we're excited to have you guys. As far as taking next steps, if you have more questions, we'll include an email along with this, along with a link to all the other information. And if you have questions, just reach out. I have a feeling the last slots are gonna go pretty quick, especially after a little bit more of explanation. We've been, I don't wanna say a little vague, but kind of been holding and letting the brave ones hop in. But we're excited to have you. There'll definitely be more trips in the future. Me and Michelle are excited to connect on this. She's been doing retreats for a long time. And then Tulum came up and it was like a no-brainer. One of my favorite places in the world. You've been a ton. So we'll have more in the future, but you guys will not want to miss this one. Okay. So thank you guys for watching this far if you did. And we're excited to go on a crazy adventure with you here in a few weeks? Couple months?
Yeah.
65
days.
All right. We'll talk soon, guys. Much love.
Bye.